Details on the bizarre case of a local gamer who's now accused of being a swatter. He allegedly made a fake 911 call that led to a deadly police shooting. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Downs.
And I'm Andrea Fujii. We're learning more about the South LA man linked to a deadly case of swatting in Kansas.
25-year-old Tyler Barris was arrested on suspicion of making a prank emergency call to police in Wichita on Thursday. That call ultimately cost another man his life. CBS 2's Lori Perez is live in South LA with the latest on the investigation. Lori.
Well, Peter and Andrea, Barris is now behind bars here in L.A. for his part in the deadly shooting in Kansas. And local police say this is not the first time he's been in trouble for something like this before.
They were arguing and I shot him in the head and he's not breathing anymore.
Wichita police say this is the 911 call, what turned out to be a false report of a violent hostage situation that took their officers to this address and this. The deadly shooting of 28-year-old Andrew Finch Thursday after Wichita police say they thought he reached for a gun. Here's where it gets complicated. Friday, LAPD arrested 25-year-old Tyler Barris of South LA for making that prank call. Video game news service Dextero says this was all sparked by an argument over a bet made on a game online. It's unclear if Barris was one of the players or how he got involved, but police say he is the one who swatted one of the arguing gamers, meaning he made a prank 911 call of a serious crime to get a SWAT team response to that person's location. Only the address he mistakenly gave police was Finch's, whom Wichita police say had nothing to do with any of this.
The incident is a nightmare for everyone involved, including the family and our police department. Due to the actions of a prankster, we have an innocent victim.
Barris, meanwhile, is known in L.A. as a swatter. In 2016, he was convicted of making false bomb threats that evacuated KABC TV in Glendale. He was sentenced to more than 2 years in L.A. County Jail. Finch's family has told reporters in Kansas he didn't even play video games. He was the father of 2 young children. Wichita police say he was unarmed at the time of the shooting. Back to you.
YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now this video right here is very strange because it shows the level of stupidity and the level of evil that the people will stoop down to. Depends on who they are. Well, you have this guy, Tyler Barris, an online gamer who basically has been arrested in connection to a prank phone call, a hoax death, where they call swatting, where they call the SWAT team police and talk about a hostage situation in the house, or somebody is trying to kill somebody in the house. Basically, any kind of situation that would demand a tactical unit, whether it's SWAT or whether it's certain people on there involved in special training, you know. And it's sad that people like this, and all this was over a little bit, $1 or $2 bet on a video game. Maybe it was $10. We just gonna say $10, $20, you know. And that's what people do when they get on these PlayStation, these Xbox, and as you can see, you see my Xbox One X, and that's why I never give out my location to anybody, because really I don't have time for video games like that anyway. You know, I play it every now and then whenever I get the chance, which is every blue moon, because I be so busy working and handling my business. But whenever somebody try to get your address to where you are, you have to be very cautious of that. And little did he know that the guy that he was really mad at, they didn't go to his house. They went to the wrong damn address to a guy who didn't know anything about what was going on, never even played Call of Duty, don't even have a video game system, don't play video games, and he gets killed. Not the guy that was the intended victim, which he shouldn't have got killed anyway over this evil bastard just getting mad over a couple dollars, you know. And this is why you have to be careful of the people that your children or yourself, if you one of these people that be online, be careful of the people you interact with, because you never know. Some of these people are very twisted people, because if you could sit down and play a game for 12, 13, 14 hours straight, and you're a grown ass person, and you in your mama house or a basement, because there's no way you can have a life, have a job and everything else if you playing video games all day, unless you got one of these big old gaming channels where you getting sponsored by Microsoft, Radeon, Nvidia, for those of you who knows these video game companies, these software companies and hardware companies. But what I'm going to do is read a snippet from the story, and I will give my opinion surely as we go. Call of Duty arrested over Andrew Finch swatting prank going wrong. Swatting, that's crazy. I ain't never heard no shit like that before. Now, Tyler Raj Barris, an online gamer, has been arrested in connection to the prank host SWAT call that led to a Wichita man's shooting death. Insists he's not responsible. How the hell are you not responsible when you sit up here and you started the wheels to turn? So you just as guilty as the cop that was shooting, because if the guy didn't come to the door, and they always say he's reaching for something. Just like they said in this story right here, the guy probably wasn't even reaching for a damn thing. You know, he probably was shocked, like, why are y'all out here? And the first thing they do is shoot and ask questions later. So they should be held just as much responsible as this guy right here. Stop letting the cops off the hook. And this is a way that they can get off the hook, definitely also, because whatever happened to giving somebody the benefit of the doubt, whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty, which is really guilty until proven innocent. That's why they hold your ass in jail if you ain't got the bail, or they sit up here and gun you down just off of somebody making a phone call. It could have been an old lady in there with grandkids or whatever, and she would open the door and got gunned down just because of a phone call. So whatever happened to negotiation, whatever happened to really seeing if this is true? It's like nowadays, it's like people are so trigger happy and just so immoral that they don't give a damn about life no more. They don't value life. Now, Tyler Raj Barris, a 25-year-old idiot from California man, has been arrested on suspicion of having been the individual who made a false hoax call that led to the untimely shooting death of a Wichita, Kansas man and father of two, Andrew Finch, and may he rest in peace. A father of two, basically gunned down over something he didn't have no idea what was going on. Don't even own a video game system. His family said don't even play video games. And this man lost his life over this guy from way from California. So just because somebody ain't beside you or in a house with you or across the street or in the same city does not mean they cannot still hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Let me drop some jewels on y'all today. That's why you do not give your address out to everybody. You know, and he gave the address, the guy that had the address, some kind of way must have got switched up and they went to the wrong house. So evidently he didn't even know really what the guy was, because if that's the case, that guy would have been dead instead of Mr. Andrew Finch. Now, the man's arrest, known as Swatistic in the gamer community, comes after a 2015 incident in which the suspect had been arrested in connection with making a bomb threat to ABC studios in Glendale. Now, this is a crazy ass dude right there. If he's already been arrested for making a bomb threat, and if you're making a bomb threat to a studio, you know, especially ABC, one of these big old conglomerates, wouldn't that be considered a terroristic threat? Why is he not in Guantanamo Bay somewhere? Why is he not locked up somewhere if he's able to make these type of threats? But it's quite strange that they will leave this bastard out there. Yes, a bastard, I said. They will leave this bastard out there to further on and go end up setting up a man, getting that man killed. You know, and this is what happens. I don't understand those type of things, because you have people who go to jail for way more period of time, but this guy sit up here and make a bomb threat, and he's not even in jail, and you got people that jaywalk and get damn near 6 months, 3 months. I don't understand that. Now, NBC News reported that the LAPD taken Los Angeles man Tyler Barris into custody Friday afternoon on a fugitive warrant stemming from the Thursday evening fatal shooting of Finch, 28. Wichita police fatally shot the man as he stepped to the front door of his house to address the advancing battalion of police squadron that had suddenly arrived at his home. After police responded to what they believed to be a dire hostage situation at the address. So if he stepped to the door and everything, why didn't you give him the benefit of the doubt to say something? Why did gunshots start opening out? Why did they start ringing it out? Because you got vehicles you can get behind and protect unless he got a rocket launcher or something like that. So you mean to tell me that you all couldn't have thought of anything better to diffuse this situation and see, was this really a legit call of a hostage murder negotiation? Tell me that. I don't understand that, because I know damn well if I can think of that up. You mean to tell me people in law enforcement can't think that up, and this is what they do every day? Come on now. Now, Barris allegedly made the false report after getting into an altercation with another individual in connection with online gaming and having lost a bet for $1.50. $1.50. He probably had that up in his damn couches and stuff. You know how you have all that spare change in the back of the couch. You reach your hand back there and grab one of them old ass quarters that you done lost last year. Now, Barris allegedly gave authorities the address that he believed that the person lived at. It could have been my address by mistake. He used your mama, your granddaddy, your baby mama, your baby daddy, or whoever. Some of y'all like, yeah, I wish they would go to my baby mama, baby daddy house. But on the real though, he just threw an address out there like what he believed. And look at the price, look at the consequences for his action. Look what happened. So he need to pay the piper. And I ain't talking about R. Kelly. Now, but instead the address was for Finch's home, who was not involved in the dispute according to the LAPD police sources. And it's a very sad situation. Now, at the time, in an eerie, calm manner, Barris claimed having shot his father in the head and that he was holding his mom and a sibling at gunpoint and considering now burning down the house. So he said that the guy shot his dad in the head, held his mom at gunpoint, and considered burning down the whole damn house with him included. Now, what kind of crazy fool is that? And if that's the case, why didn't police ask neighbors or anybody else? You know, because I'm sure with more than one cop out there, did y'all hear any gunshots? Whatever happened to doing proper police work? You know, investigating. And that's what it for. Have you never seen another 48 hours? Come on. Now, officers surrounded the home, bracing for a hostage situation with an occupant of the house being shot as he went to the front door with an officer fatally firing at Finch. Now, the resident shooting told Wichita Deputy Police Chief Troy Livingston came after Finch was allegedly given several commands to put his hands up, which I don't believe is true. A responding officer believed the residents to be reaching towards his waistband and what he believed to be a weapon. I don't believe that's true because they always saying everybody is reaching for their waistband. Just like the 17-year-old Alabama boy who got beat up very bad. I think that was in Troy. He got beat up very bad. They gonna say just because they seen him walking off around the corner of an alley and he reached for his waistband, we automatically thought he was reaching for a gun. Oh, and by the way, we found a gun in the vicinity of the area. Yeah, right. I mean, damn, a lie ain't nothing to tell these days. Now, no weapon was found on the persons of the mortally wounded Finch. No weapon was around him or anywhere else. Just like the young man, the young black guy, the 17-year-old in Alabama that got stomped out by the police, wasn't no weapon found on him also, but they still said he reached for a waistband. Now, Finch's family disputed the report, saying her son was not given a verbal warning prior to the shooting. So you can't even walk to the goddamn door without getting gunned down. You know what I'm saying? Even if you innocent, how the hell do you prove your innocence when these jokers already classify you as being guilty and got a beam on your head and got a dot on you? How do you beat that? Let me know in the comment section, because what else can you do? You know, if they storm in there, they ain't gonna give you a chance. You come to the door and try to talk, they ain't gonna give you a chance. So you just pretty much at the hands, at the mercy of God, if you will. You know, and it's sad that it's like that this innocent man did not even know anything about no Call of Duty, no video games. He was on a grown man stuff, taking care of his family, and he ended up getting himself killed like that. Now, if that don't make somebody right there upset, because they could have easily been me, they could have easily been one of you all. That's the point I be trying to reach home, because remember, this was just a random suspect, a guy that this gamer, Todd Tyler, picked out of anybody, because he did not even know the person's address he was really mad at that owed him $1.50 funky ass cents, if you will. But he just threw up an address, and the address happened to be Andrew Finch. Andrew Finch coming to the door, not really knowing what's going on, not even giving a verbal warning, shot dead. And that when we supposed to just keep accepting that. That's sad right there. Whatever happened to the police actually trying to negotiate situation? Where was the hostage negotiator at? I mean, you just came to kill, right? Okay. Anyway, let me know what you all think about this crazy ass video right here. And this guy Tyler, they need to hang him by, I ain't gonna say, but you know what? So what we need to do, we need to share this story and also share with the Wichita Police Department. Also need to see really why was there no verbal warning given? Whatever happened to having a hostage negotiator there? And why is not the whole video being shown? Because we know they edit footage of the video out, especially when we seen a situation with Kanika Jenkins and how they had so many different versions of that. So we don't know what to believe when we see these videos from them. But let me know what you all think also. And to Mr. Andrew Finch, may he rest in peace. It's sad that, you know, things had to be that way, but you know, if it wouldn't have been him, it would have been somebody else. But this is a call to action, but we need to stop these people from doing this type of thing. But if you like the video, hit that like button. If you like, subscribe. Till next time, you all stay blessed. I'm out.